Picture this. You're sitting on the couch, listening to your child read a simple story. They look at the word rabbit on the page. They pause. They glance at the illustration of the fluffy animal. And then, confidently, they say, bunny. Or maybe they see the word house and say, home. Your instinct might be to praise them. After all, they understood the meaning. But deep down, a worry begins to form. Why didn't they sound it out? This phenomenon, substituting words or guessing based on context, is one of the biggest red flags in early literacy. It's not just a quirk. It is often a learned behavior that prioritizes context over the actual code. Welcome to the invisible crisis. In kindergarten through second grade, guessing actually works. The books are full of pictures and predictable patterns. Parents celebrate this as fluency. But then comes third grade. Suddenly, the pictures disappear. The sentences get complex. Here is the hard truth. Context clues are enough to tell the difference between a cow and a horse, but they cannot help a child distinguish between photographic and photosynthesis. When the pictures go away, the child hits a wall. This is known as the fourth grade slump. It's the heartbreaking revelation that the child never actually learned to read the words. They only learned to manage the context. So let's look at the brain. There is a persistent myth that we read by recognizing the shape of a word. Science has thoroughly debunked this. If we read by shape, how would we tell the difference between hat, hot, and bat? They have the exact same outline. Proficient readers process the letters, not the shape. So if guessing is so bad, why do kids do it? Because they were taught to. For decades, schools used the 3 cueing system. When a child got stuck, they were told to ask 3 questions. 1. Does it make sense? 2. Does it sound right? 3. Does it look right? Notice that looking at the word was the last resort. Strategies like Skippy Frog or Eagle Eye literally encourage children to look away from the text. So what is the solution? It's called orthographic mapping. Think of this as gluing the spelling, pronunciation, and meaning together in the brain. Here is the difference between the old way and the science of reading way. The old way. If a child reads pony instead of horse, you ask, does that make sense? Yes? Okay, keep going. The science of reading way. You stop and say, look at the letters. Does horse start with P? What sound does H make? The old way. If a child is stuck, you say, look at the picture. What is happening? The science of reading way. You say, look at the vowel. Sound out each letter. Do you want to stop the guessing today? Here are 3 actionable steps you can take right now. Number 1. Change your prompts. Stop asking, what would make sense? Instead, say, eye on the word. Stretch the sounds out. Number 2. Use sound boxes. Draw a box for every sound, not every letter. For the word sheep, draw 3 boxes. Number 3. Check phonemic awareness. If they can't hear that the word stop has 4 distinct sounds, they can't map them. Guessing is a rational response to an impossible task. Your child guesses because they don't have the tools to decode yet, but you can give them those tools. Don't wait for the 4th grade slump. Let's build a solid foundation today. Head over to Reading Mountain to get started, because reading isn't about guessing, it's about knowing.